Airbus 123, ready for airways to Ruzine Airport.
Airbus 123, Budapest delivery, expect runway 13 left, VLEP 2 Bravo departure, initial climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 1000.
Galep 2 Bravo departure, squawk 1000, Airbus 123.
Request ATC
Airbus 123, read back correct.
It's
Contact ground 121.901 when ready for push or start.
1, 1, 2, 3.
Contact ground 121.901 when ready for pushback or engine start, Airbus 123, thanks.
Okay, clear to our destination as filed. Squawk code is as assigned. 1, 1, 2, 3.
Boarding completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
Adheres.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
5280 kilograms. Set.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Aero ref.
1011. Set.
1011. Set. Down to the line.
Request start clearance.
Ground. Requesting pushback and start clearance. Okay, cleared to push and start.
Airbus 123 at gate 36, request pushback and engine start.
Airbus 123, Budapest ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved. Face northwest, Airbus 123.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Parking
Locking
brake.
gear.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engine 2.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. This is your purser speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on board this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, the lighted information signs and posted placards. Fasten your seat belt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seat belt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the nearest exit to you and note that the nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with a mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the ends. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your life
Please
jacket
set
is
parking
located
brakes.
under your seat. Tighten the straps and once outside the aircraft,
Waiting
pull
your
on the tabs
confirmation
to
for a good
inflate your
engine
jacket.
start.
If the jacket fails to inflate, use the tube placed near the neck. Your
Cockpit to
jacket is
ground.
equipped with a light
We have
that
a
will
good engine
automatically
start.
illuminate
You can
in
disconnect.
water.
Unlocking
This
gear.
is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or in the lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located over your head. Thank you very much for your attention.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Airbus 123, taxi for
Tow truck
departure.
disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is
Airbus
clear, right is
123,
clear.
runway 13 left taxi via uniform. Foxtrot, Bravo 3, Bravo Bravo 4, Bravo 5.
Runway 13 left taxi via uniform Foxtrot, Bravo 3, Bravo Bravo 4, Bravo 5, Airbus 123.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Pitch trim.
%31 set.
Rudder trim.
0.
After start checklist complete.
Request taxi clearance.
Ground. Good evening. It's ready to taxi. Clear to taxi.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
All aircraft be advised information kilo now current. QNH 1011.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flap setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1 144 VR 144 V2 144
V1, 144, VR, 144, V2, 144, ATC.
set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff. No blue.
Down to the line.
Request takeoff clearance.
Tower. Ready for departure. Cleared for departure.
Brake check.
Pressure 0. Approach path clear of traffic.
Below the line.
Takeoff runway.
Confirmed.
Confirmed. Cabin crew.
Advised.
TCAS.
TARA.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
PAX.
Packs are off.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Takeoff.
Check. Thrust set.
Check.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
And
Check.
AP1.
Check.
Man flex. SRS runway. Auto thrust blue.
Checked.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Climb.
Check.
Flaps 1.
Packs are on. Speed checked.
Budapest departure. Airbus 123, 2,900
Flaps
feet.
1.
Airbus 123 Budapest departure identified, climb to flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, Airbus 123.
Flap 0.
Speed checked. Flap 0.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear. Up. Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
Packs are on.
Down to the line.
Budapest Center, Airbus 123, good afternoon, through 7,700 feet for flight level 150.
Airbus 123, reset transponder, squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000, Airbus 123.
Airbus 123, Budapest Center, good afternoon, identified. Continue climb to flight level 150.
Continue climb to flight level 150, Airbus 123.
Set standard.
Standard. Cross-checked. Passing flight level 108.
Get a red map.
Okay. Now.
Checked. Below the line.
Aero ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist complete.
Airbus 123, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Airbus 123.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and the beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety. Thank you.
1,000 to go.
Check. Outstart.
Check.
Out.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, Captain speaking. We've just reached cruising altitude for the flight. As we begin to settle in, I do want to remind you to please keep your food elbows clear from the aisle as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley where the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, can you bring us up a couple of crew meals, please?
Okay, I'll bring them up in a minute.
Hi guys, here are the crew meals you asked for. Enjoy!
Thank you.
Hi, how can I help you?
Hi, could you bring us some water, please?
Okay, I'll bring the drinks up in a minute.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
Thank you.
Vienna Center, Airbus 123, flight level 300. Prague Center, Airbus 123, flight level 300.
Traffic. Climb.
Vertical
Clear of
speed,
conflict.
check.
Climb.
Vertical
Clear of
speed,
conflict.
check. Descent, check. Start, check.
Ryanair 13 X-ray Victor, contact Langen radar 127.6. Airbus 123, Prague Center, expect Vlasim for Sierra, runway 24.
Out, check.
Can we get a different runway, please? Airbus 123.
Airbus 123, roger, say runway.
Request runway 24, Airbus 123.
Airbus 123, 248 is the runway you're already assigned. Enable runway change. Austrian 25 Sierra. Contact Leipzig approach 129.765.
Contact Leipzig approach 129.765, Austrian 25 Sierra.
V-line 2 Zulu Romeo Prague Center, expect Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 248.
Expect Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 24, B-line 2 Zulu Romeo.
With Air 3296, turn right, heading 115.
Turn right, heading 115 with Air 3296.
B-line 2 Zulu Romeo, Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 24. Report ready for descent.
Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 24, ready for descent, B-line 2 Zulu Romeo.
B-line 2 Zulu Romeo, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1009er.
Descend to 4,000 feet, B-line 2 Zulu Romeo.
B-line 2 Zulu Romeo, contact Rusine radar 119.01.
Contact Rusine radar 119.01, B-line 2 Zulu Romeo.
Lufthansa 5 Kilo Mike, contact Rusine radar 119.01.
Contact cruising radar 119.01, Lufthansa 5 Kilo Mike.
Prague Center, Nordwind 8012, flight level 340.
Nordwind 8012, Prague Center identified. Airbus 123, Vasim for Sierra, runway 24, report ready for descent.
Vlasim for Sierra, runway 24, call when ready, Airbus 123.
Austrian 25 Sierra, contact Leipzig approach 129.765.
Contact Leipzig approach 129.765, Austrian 25 Sierra.
Speedbird 856 Zulu, contact cruising radar 119.01.
Contact cruising radar 119.01, Speedbird 856 Zulu.
Hi, how can I help you?
Just to let you know, we'll be
Wizz Air
starting at
3296, turn right, heading 115.
Turn right, heading 115, Wizz Air 3296.
Airbus 123, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Airbus 123.
Descent. Check.
Austrian 215 Juliet, contact Langen radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, Austrian 215 Juliet.
Notice we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for a ride.
Prague Center, Star Trek 444, flight level 237.
Star Trek 444, Prague Center, good afternoon, identified. Continue climb to flight level 300.
Continue climb to flight level 300, Star Trek 444.
Prague Center, Ryanair 2 X-Ray Golf. Good afternoon. Flight level 133.
Ryanair 2 X-Ray Golf, Prague Center, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 360.
Continue climb to flight level 360, Ryanair 2 X-Ray Golf.
With Malta 8 Sierra Delta, contact Langen radar 127.6.
Contact Langen radar 127.6 with Malta 8 Sierra Delta.
Prague Center, Ryanair 66 Mike X-ray, flight level 360.
Ryanair 66 Mike X-ray, Prague Center, radar contact. Airbus 123, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Airbus 123.
Magic Sun 3 Uniform Victor. Contact Langen radar 127.6.
Contact Langen radar 127.6, Magic Sun 3 Uniform Victor.
Prague Center, Magic Sun 1871, flight level 292. Magic Sun 1871, Prague Center, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 380. Continue climb to flight level 380, Magic Sun 1871. Airbus 123, contact Ruzine radar 119.01.
Contact Ruzine radar 119.01, Airbus 123. Ruzine radar, Airbus 123. Good afternoon, flight level 169er with the numbers.
Prague Center, Airbus 123, good afternoon. Current altitude is 16,624 feet, squawk 1000. Weather at destination is Victor. Austrian for Delta, contact Langen radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, Austrian for Delta.
Star Trek 444 Prague Center, expect Speza 5 Charlie, runway 07 right.
Expect Speza 5 Charlie, runway 07 right, Star Trek 444.
Wizz Air 3296, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on.
Traffic, traffic.
You have control.
I have control.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you're making a connecting flight, please see the customer service
Approach phase
agent leading
activated.
this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices within all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position and check the security of your seatbelt.
I have control.
We'll be landing
You have control.
shortly. Thank you.
Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirm.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Seatbelts.
On.
Barrel ref.
1009 set.
1009 set. Minimum.
1402 set.
1402 set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
Prague radar, Airbus 123, flight level 066 with information Victor.
Airbus 123 Prague radar, good afternoon, QNH1009er, expect the ILS runway 24 with the rate of transition.
QNH1009er, expect the ILS runway 24 with the rate of transition, Airbus 123.
Airbus 123, cleared direct rate of cross rate of at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 24.
Cleared direct rate of cross rate of at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 24, Airbus 123.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2. $1,000 to go.
Check. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Airbus 123 established on final approach.
Airbus 123, affirmative.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Off.
Auto brake.
Off.
ECAM memo.
Landed. No blue.
Landing checklist complete. Radar altimeter alive.
Check.
400.
Land.
Check.
Hundred above.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue.
Check.
$50.
Flare.
40.
Check.
30. 20. 10. Retard.
Roll out.
Check. Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. $70 knots.